Hey, what's up, Supersonic Squad? ZephyrSonic here, coming back to you guys again with another episode of Pokemon Liquid Crystal. And so in the last episode, we went through into the rocket hideout in Mahogany Town. We took care of those pesky rockets, and now here we are at the Mahogany Gym getting ready to take on its Gym Leader Pryce. But before we do that, I have another special guest joining with me today, so go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello guys, I am SkittleGamer9, and I am glad to be here with ZephyrSonic.
Alright, so Lewis, so you have a YouTube channel, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
And what are you currently doing on your channel, and what possible plans do you have going into the future?
Well, since I've finished my Mega Man 2 Let's Play recently, I revived my Pokemon Emerald Let's Play because like a year ago I went on a hiatus with that. Also, I'm planning a Mega Man X Let's Play to coincide with that. I'm also thinking about doing some reviews in the future.
Alright, awesome. So if you guys would like to go check out Lewis's channel, I will leave a link to his channel below in the description. So go ahead and go subscribe to his channel if you would like to go check out his content. And before we do that, if we could, let's see if we can't reach 100 likes. So click that like button. Let's see if we can't get to 100 likes for the next Liquid Crystal episode tomorrow. That would really be appreciated, guys, so let's see if we can make it happen. Alright,
guys.
So yes, so yeah, we're getting ready to take on the Mahogany Town Pokemon Gym. Its leader, as I said, is Pryce, the teacher of Winters' harness.
Pryce, that's nice. And that rhymed. Yeah.
We're gonna beat Pryce like rice. A lot of rhymes I can think of with that.
I just wonder if Nintendo, like Game Freak, were having a good time when thinking of his name.
Yeah, that's true. And then, of course, the ice layout, the ice puzzle layout is not too difficult, but we should be able to get through it now. Dugong. Yeah, that's the thing. We got some ice types to deal with, which, unfortunately for me, I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys my team. Basically, Donphan and Pidgeot is going to be useless. Pidgeot, well, I can still use Pidgeot if, like, I've got, like, the opponent down in the red zone and there's no potions, then Pidgeot should be able to take him out. But as far as that goes, or before that goes, Pidgeot and Donphan is useless. And Gyarados we just acquired not too long ago in the Lake of Rage, so at the moment, Feraligatr is my best bet.
Well, you should be fine if you've got like loads of super potions. Plus you're heading your team with Feraligatr, obviously, because he's like 9 levels above. But
yeah, which we do. We have plenty of potions to work with. Now, of course, the Icy Wind, the nasty little side effect of decreasing speed if the move hits.
I hate that move.
It's 95% accurate, so it's only got a 5% chance of missing.
Yeah, I've been hit by that 5% chance, sadly.
Though you don't see many people running Icy Winds though nowadays. It's usually generally the more powerful move like Ice Beam or Blizzard. Like, no, you name me Wipeout! Wipeout!
Wipeout.
Make it sound like it's from the water, but I guess people that ski also do it too. Oh, freeze your Pokemon so you can't do a thing.
Although coming off of that, ice is technically frozen water, so yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see where they're coming from there.
Seal. Oh. Well,
Generation what? Oh, go on.
Oh, I was just gonna say that Bite with the chance to flinch. I love the flinching.
Oh yeah, especially when you've got King's Rock equipped.
I love Kingdra. Kingdra is, I think, pretty awesome. Of course, I think if I'm not mistaken, Seadra loses speed when it evolves to Kingdra a little bit, but I like Kingdra. A good mix of water and dragon type. I mean, you can't go no wrong.
I said King's Rock. You know.
Oh, King's Rock.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, that's a good flinching move, but still, I like Kingdra.
Yeah, Kingdra's awesome.
Ah. Yeah,
Icy Wind.
Well, that's something that we're more than likely going to have to deal with when we take on Claire.
Oh, no.
Which will be the next gym leader after this, the final gym leader.
I had plenty of trouble with Kingdra when I was facing one in Pokemon Emerald. The amount of times I lost to that.
Claire is just... She is something else with her dragon types.
I bet she could rival Lance herself.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Darn, I couldn't do a thing. And I mean, well, both of them had a kind of a close relationship with the whole training and stuff. Who knows? Claire could have been the champion instead of Lance. They could have had two swapped places.
I bet when they were fighting it, I bet there was like some sort of big showdown for the title of champion, Dragon Champion, and just which Lance won, obviously, in the end.
Yeah, and then it's like I wonder if I wonder who would have made a better champion. I mean, don't get me wrong, Lance is an awesome champion, but it makes me wonder, how would Claire have fared if she would have been the champion instead of Lance?
Yeah, you've got to really consider that. I mean, in like the Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, you've got to wonder how. This is going off topic for a bit here, so sorry if I'm going off topic. But in Ruby and Sapphire, Steven's a champion. But in like Wallace was the last gym leader. But in Emerald, Wallace is the champion while Steven's off exploring somewhere. So you got to wonder what happened. Which games canon do I actually take notice of? I mean.
Yeah, and I mean, Ruby and Sapphire were pretty awesome games, though. For some reason, I always prefer, as we get another flinch, for some odd reason, I prefer the third game in the series rather than the first two, maybe because of the somewhat of the more enhanced graphics, like things like animation, you know, the new places.
Oh yeah, Battle Frontier. I love the Battle Frontier. I have so many memories of the Battle Frontier trying to get
that place was big too.
I know. I want. I'll tell you what. You know, if they do a Ruby and Sapphire remake eventually,
that's gotta be in there.
They have got to bring it back.
I wouldn't doubt that they would if they do remake those two.
I bet they are going to remake those two eventually.
And he's gonna tell us Pryce's secret? It must be secret behind Pryce's power. Oh, I thought it was gonna be a dirty little secret.
Oh.
He meditates under a waterfall daily to strengthen his mind and body. Yeah, sure. That's what he tells you, but you don't know what really goes on.
And then he freezes that waterfall because he can.
Yeah. But go on with what you were saying.
I've completely forgot. Sorry.
That's okay. It may eventually come back to you.
It probably will. Oh yeah, now I remember. I bet they will remake Ruby and Sapphire eventually, because like a few years ago, I remember on Twitter, one of the, I think it was Masuda himself that said Ruby and Sapphire remakes are on the table for the 3DS, but they haven't updated us on that thing, you know?
Yeah.
And but what they said during the time of April Fools a few days ago, they said they actually played a cruel joke and saying that they were coming. And when I found out it was just an April Fool's joke,
it had to be expected, though.
Why?
I'm pretty sure they are making. They probably are eventually in the works of the Ruby and Sapphire. I mean, it's the most requested thing at the moment. A lot of people want it to happen, and generally, when there's a lot of following that people want it to happen, then they eventually they come up with that. Okay, you know, a lot of people want this, so let's do it.
I mean, there's all these like stereotypes for people saying, "Oh, Nintendo like money, so they'll do stuff for money." Well, if that's true, then because people know that they will sell well, why aren't they doing it? Simple as.
Yep.
And I remember when X and Y were first announced, and they said they were going to be a pretty big announcement, which turned out to be X and Y. I thought it was going to be the remakes.
Yep, pretty much. But like I said, I'm pretty sure that eventually that it will happen. But now here we are. Like I said, the Bice puzzle wasn't that difficult, and now we're getting ready to take on the 7th Gym Leader Pryce. Before we do that, I'm just going to go ahead and take a quick potion heal. Might as well go ahead and use up my last 2 potions. They just heal a measly 20 HP, because now that we're like so much health-wise, well, 20 HP doesn't seem like squat. But yeah, so we've healed and we're ready to go. So, Pokemon have many experiences in their lives just like we do. I, too, have seen and suffered much in my life. I'm sure you're old now. Since I am your elder, let me show you what I mean. Well, just because you're an elder doesn't mean I'm gonna go easy on you. I have been with Pokemon since before you were born. True, I mean, I'm only gonna be 26 this June, so even then you still beat me. I do not lose easily. I, Pryce, the winter trainer, shall demonstrate my power. The only thing you're gonna be demonstrating is your cane. You're gonna be demonstrating how an old guy walks. Oh, no! Let's take on the old geezer Pryce!
Sonny, you're gonna think you're gonna beat me with the Pokemons of yours?
And wait, his hand must be in his back, because I was gonna say for a second there that, it looked like he only had one hand.
Unless he lost an arm.
Nah, he didn't. It's obvious his other arm is behind his back, but still. Alright, you guys, so the 7th badge, I forget what his badge name is called, the Glacier badge, but anyways...
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, but anyways, the 7th badge is underway, or the battle for the 7th badge is underway. Whew, I hope we can do it.
But going back on the battlefield
Yes.
here, though, that's... Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay, go ahead.
I love the... This is on like a topic on music, but the music for the Battle Frontier Brains, that's just one of my absolute best Pokemon tracks to date. Even today, because you know there's like so many more Pokemon tracks have come out, but even then,
Yeah, I loved the music in that game.
it just continues to blow me away.
Yeah, a lot of people love the Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald for the music.
The trumpets.
Yes. Alright, gotta keep up with the blizzard misses.
Uh-oh. Come on, you could do this, come on!
Yeah, the Dragon Rage only does a set 40. Yeah, okay, rest. Okay, let's see. I don't think he has a berry to wake it up. Let's see. Does he have a berry?
Chesto berry.
Okay, no. Okay, so I think after this Dragon Rage, I'm going to switch back into Feraligatr. Though, I will eventually get some new Pokemon, including going back to Bill to get that Eevee, because I don't always want it to be a Val Feraligatr. Feraligatr's up there at level 44 ahead of the rest of everyone, and it feels like I'm always using Feraligatr now. So yeah, so eventually I do want to get some new Pokemon and make it more of a different thing going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Come on, Dragon Claw, come on, come on, come on, come on, yes!
So what do you plan on evolving your Eevee into then?
I have no idea. I'm still thinking of potentially a Flareon or Jolteon. I don't have an electric type nor a fire type that I'm using at the moment. Alright,
Yeah,
Piloswine, his main Pokemon, the one in the anime days, he always had a closer connection with. So we're gonna stay in with Feraligatr. At level 42! Woohoo, boy! We have Surf.
I'll bet you, when the...
Oh, yes!
I'll bet you when Pryce discovered that Piloswine could evolve into Mamoswine, I bet he jumped in for joy.
Yes, that will, but yeah, potentially. I wouldn't be surprised if he has a Piloswine now, but yes, we one-hit KO'd that Piloswine. Oh! Okay, and Glalie is his last one.
Oh, 41. Oh, I think you...
Alright, let's see. Okay, ooh, didn't get down to half. Okay, so that means either this crits and it's over, or he's gonna live with barely HP left, and then more than likely a potion.
Oh, okay. Blizzard. Oh, God.
Please don't freeze me. Please don't freeze me. Don't freeze me. Don't freeze me. Don't. Okay.
It's obvious you're gonna win, but this Glalie's making you work hard to do it.
Okay, and yeah, Hyper Potion.
Hyper Potion.
Okay, come on, Feraligatr, come on.
It's not going well. Come on. Yes. Come on.
Oh my God! And another Hyper Potion.
Oh. Just right after that hit as well.
I know, right? It's like, I almost... okay, I mean, yeah, we don't... I think that should be his last Hyper Potion. Because early on, the gym leaders weren't using potions, and now they are. Okay, come on, Surf. Come on. We need a critical hit. That'll end it. Okay, no. Okay, I'm only assuming he's out of okay, yes, he is. Okay, don't freeze.
How many blizzards is that now? Because it has 5, like, PP.
I think that was his third. I wasn't keeping count. Let's see. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Oh, yes.
Okay, yes, that's it. Yes.
Well, yes.
7 badges!
That Glacier was really tough, but in the end, it fell.
Yes. I am impressed by your prowess. With your strong will, I know you will overcome all life's obstacles. You are worthy of this badge. And so, yes, so we did it! So we get, yes, I was right, the Glacier badge, number 7, only one more to go.
Good guess.
That badge will raise the special stats of Pokemon. It also lets your Pokemon use Whirlpool to get across real Whirlpools. So, if Whirlpools are real, like, if I go to a real Whirlpool, can I somehow summon a Pokemon and tell them to use Whirlpool? Or am I just gonna go down, I don't think so.
I summon forth Gyarados!
Yes! Alright, and this is a gift from me. So we get TM16, I forget what TM that is, but we're gonna find out in a second. Icy Wind, yes, it inflicts damage and lowers speed. It demonstrates the harshness of winter. You seem like a responsible trainer. I don't know about that. I would like to give you this Pokemon to show my appreciation. Ooh!
I remember.
Wait.
I remember this.
Wait, didn't you just say about what? Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Why is he?
What?
A cast form! Okay, first of all, I don't know why that happened twice.
That must have been some sort of glitch, some sort of weird glitch.
Yeah, it was. It was given to him by a scientist from Hoenn. I think you're worthy of it.
We're the center.
Yeah. When the ice and snow melt, spring arrives. You and your Pokemon will be together for many years to come. Cherish your time together. Okay, and let's talk to, well, first of all, get out of here. Let's see the billboard. Okay. Pryce is a veteran who has trained Pokemon for some 50 years. He said he'd be good at freezing opponents, well, I just beat him.
Yeah. Some good at freezing Pokemon he is.
Oh, call for Professor Elm. Zephyr, how are things going? I call because something weird is happening with the radio broadcasts. They were talking about Team Rocket. Zephyr, do you know anything about it? Maybe Team Rocket has returned. No, that just can't be true. Sorry to bug you. Take care. Okay, so before we can even continue on our way toward the Blackthorn City Gym, which is the last gym in the Johto region, we, of course, we have to make our way into that cave. I forget its name. It's got another ice puzzle. But before we can even do that, we have to go back to Goldenrod City to deal with the likes of Team Rocket once again. So, we are going to fly to Goldenrod.
I love how they've got Red's like head on that. They still haven't changed that yet.
Yeah, I know, right?
I reckon it's one of them things that can't be changed or something like that.
Yeah. So you take over Radio Tower, what? It's none of your business. Yes, it is, because we're going in to find out what's going on. Okay. So we are in the radio tower getting ready to dispose of Team Rocket, but I think we're going to do it for this episode then, guys. So thank you all so much for watching, and hope you guys enjoyed the episode. And if you did, don't forget to Elemental Power Up, Fire, Ice, Thunder Punch that like button. It really helps a lot. So let's see if we can't reach 100 likes for the next episode. That would be greatly appreciated. So Lewis, is there anything you'd like to say before we go?
All I want to say is thanks for having me, Zephyr, and to anybody viewing this, subscribe to my channel if you will.
And so exactly what he said. So if you guys would like to go check out his channel and subscribe to him to follow his content, his link is below in the description. So go subscribe if you are interested. Alright, you guys, well, until next time, guys, I'm ZephyrSonic. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. And until next time, I'm out. See ya.